How's it going, everybody? So today I'm going to be playing something that I haven't seen too much of, actually, which is surprising, and that is Lava Hound with the Spirit Empress. I thought that would be a really popular meta deck because of this card coming out, but it hasn't been used too much, and I decided to change that today. So we're playing this deck. He's going to go Hog first play. My starting hand is kind of trash. We do have Tombstone in this deck, but I don't have it in my rotation, which is a little bit unfortunate, so we're going to take a bit of damage right there, but it's okay. I'm actually going to go for an aggressive Lava Hound here because, yeah, he's playing Hog Firecracker, it looks like, and he only has Firecracker for this Lava, so if we can instant miner this Firecracker, maybe we can kill it. That would be perfect. Please take it out. Nice. We're going to take out the Firecracker, and he has nothing. The Flying Machine's on tower. Nice. So he's going to pop the ability once that gets closer to the Flying Machine, I'm guessing. Did he miss? He missed! Oh, that is a huge mistake right there. A big oops indeed. I'm going to go Tombstone. All right, my timing is so bad. Why would he Hog Rider? I guess he kind of has to anyways. So he's going to get a bit of damage on that right-hand side. Nothing too crazy, but we take his entire tower down just like that off of one push, and that is the strength of Lava Hound sometimes, especially when it's supported in single elixir on a counter push. It's very hard to deal with if you don't have the perfect responses. So he does have the Firecracker, and this deck does not have a big spell, which does kind of suck, but it's okay because we have the miner to take out the Firecracker for the most part, and when we can get to our Evo Zap, can also take out the Firecracker with no issues. So I'm not really too worried about the Firecrackers getting like infinite value. I'm tempted to go Lava the Pocket, but I'm just going to chill and reset and go in the back. If he goes for the Mighty Miner at the river, which he might do, I can just go for a Valkyrie. So I'm going to go for the Lava Hound right now. If he goes Mighty Miner, of course, we'll Valk it, and then if he really wants to take my tower and go for a Hog, that's okay because we can build up a huge push on the opposite lane. So I'm just going to go for the Valkyrie right here, and I've got my Tombstone as well if we do need it last second. I don't know if I even should go for a Tombstone low-key. I might do it anyways if he hogs, just to cycle to our Spirit Empress low-key. So he's probably going to go for the Firecracker early to cycle back around to another one if I had to guess. There's the Firecracker. We have to miner this. I'm going to go for the Goblin Curse plus Zap to get the Skellies in there. No, please wait. That actually worked out kind of good because we do get some Goblins. He has to go for... We didn't even log them. Wow, I thought he was going to log the Goblins. I should have maybe waited on that Curse Zap, but I wanted to take out the Firecracker as fast as possible. So I wanted to make sure we can get that off the map. That's going to be fine. He's going to have to pop the ability. I'm going to Empress the middle. Actually, this is kind of aggressive, but I think it's a fine play because it's going to pull the thing away. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. So the reason I did that is because, oh my gosh, that was beautiful. Low-key even worked out better than I thought. The reason I did that is because I wanted to pull the Mighty Miner away so the bomb wouldn't kill all the Lava Hound pups, and it worked out to perfection. He's going to go Hog Rider, probably Firecracker too at some point here at the river. There's the Firecracker. I can Flying Machine, then Evo Zap the Firecracker to play no games, and that should pretty much be game as long as I don't get cheesed by a Mighty Miner, of course. We haven't used our Spirit Empress like at all this game. Have we even used it once? Actually, yeah, we did on the grounds in the middle. Low-key, it was kind of important because it pulled the Mighty Miner, right? So I think that was good value out of the card. I'm just going to go Valk like this. Oh, he's going to go for the freaking yep, Mighty Miner. I almost just sold the game, but we do have Miner for defense on top of this. Good prediction there. I can go for the Goblin Curse as well to DPS down the Mighty Miner, and then might as well chuck in a Empress on the ground for a bit of DPS on that Hog, and that's going to be a 3-crown low-key if we had a few more seconds, because that Evo Valk and that Spirit Empress were going crazy on the tower. But yeah, good first game right there against Hog Firecracker. In our next match here against Outlast, this guy, I've played him before. I'm friends with him, kind of. He goes for Cycle decks most of the time, so I'm going to predict him having a Cycle deck right here. I don't really know what a great play is. I guess we could just Cycle or Zap, go Tombstone for this Miner on defense. That's fine. Tombstone should wander up and go ahead and take out the Miner, so not too shabby at all right there. I've got Lava Hounds in rotation, so I might just drop that off low-key. Actually, I'm going to go Miner on offense because I need to cycle to my Valk and then get that down for the Skeleton Barrel. Skeleton Barrel will be super annoying in this matchup. He has Spear Goblins. Ooh, so we're going to get some good Goblin Curse value. I love, the one thing I love about them not nerfing Log Bait over and over and over, and don't say they nerfed the Evil Barrel because people don't even play Goblin Barrel. They just play all bait cards with a Miner, or just all bait cards with a Boss Bandit or a Skeleton King, and no Goblin Barrel now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the reason I love having this deck against bait is because, wow, that was so good, actually. That Mighty Miner pushed that back into it itself. That was kind of cool. Wow, I keep getting distracted. Sorry. My train of thought. What was I saying? Oh, the Goblin Curse is super good against any bait card in the game, so it's really nice having it to just wipe out everything. He has to go for a defensive Skeleton Barrel, which is actually really good for me. Okay, I'm gonna have to zap this. Unfortunately, these skeletons, I have no choice because I don't want to lose my entire tower. Okay, he goes for the spears. We tank that for sure, and then we take our damage. Okay, whoa, I don't know about that Mighty Miner, though. Definitely too aggressive, in my opinion. We can just Tombstone that, and then we can go for the Flying Machine potentially here, depending on what he wants to do. So he's probably gonna pop the ability, but that doesn't even matter too much, because, I mean, I can go Flying Machine to help kill the Mighty Miner. That should snipe that, then also snipe this cannon. Okay, nice. That actually worked out pretty well. We save our tower. He goes for the poison, though. Poison's going to be super good for him in this matchup. Wait, we can Goblin Curse those Skellies. Okay, this is good damage, but he's going to save his tower, I think, with a log here to defend the Goblins, of course. And then, yeah, I don't really have much else to support this with. I'm going to go Empress on 0 to just aggress at the river. Nice. He does go for the Spear Goblin, so I'm glad I Empressed right there. That's the value and the beauty of the Empress right there. You just get that cheesy value, and just, they don't expect you to go for a 3 elixir one almost ever. So he goes for the Mighty Miner to save his tower. Okay, that's fine with me. Honestly, of course, the 2-tower situation is almost always going to benefit a Lava Hound player, I would say, like 99.4% of the time. So I'm just going to go Tombstone on defense right here. I believe that should take out the Skeleton Barrel. I'm going to Flying Machine just to help out a bit. Okay, I didn't even need that. Low-key panicked because the Skelly Barrel, it looks like it's dropping a freaking nuke on your tower, guys. So I get scared when I see that card. Can you blame me? I'm going to go Goblin Curse Zap to take his tower. Hopefully he's not going to react in time. Even if he pre-logged that, I think it still gets like half his tower. But yeah, that's going to be tower down right there. If he goes for a miner, I'm going to try and catch it. To the best of our capabilities, but I'm just going to go Empress first here, and then let's go for the Tombstone right now. Up high, then go Valk. Please catch it. No, we didn't catch the miner. If we would have caught that, that could have been like Loki, maybe game over. But it should actually save our tower just barely. Not bad. He's gonna have to play another miner on that. I'm gonna go Lava Hound the pocket. This is pretty aggressive, but just trust me here. We can just go ahead and zap on defense for the Skeleton Barrel. I like this a lot. And then I'm gonna go Goblin Curse for these 2 Spear Goblins. Pretty aggressive Goblin Curse, but I've got to go super aggressive since I know he's gonna try and miner, or he has to miner my tower right there anyways. So he goes log. I mean, we don't get like any damage. Dang, that sucks quite a lot. Wow, the Lava Hound pups like literally did nothing. That is crazy to me. But just gonna go for the Empress here. We're still fine. I don't mind the spots. I thought we get a little bit of damage though right there off that push. I will say Lava Hound's pretty easy to defend, like when it doesn't have the perfect support with it. So it's kind of a hit or miss card for sure. Just gonna go Lava Hound like this in front of the Empress because poison doesn't take out the Empress, of course. He goes for that. Okay, we can go for the Flying Machine down low, and then I can just go for a Goblin Curse on top of his Spear Goblins, which is good. I've forced out to log probably in a second here. I can zap his Skeleton Barrel evolution. He might pop the ability for the Mighty Miner. I don't think he will though. We get some good damage this time, hopefully. I'm gonna actually spam the pocket. Call me crazy for this, but Lava Hound's not working. I'm just gonna go Evo Valk to pocket. That is a very frustrating play for him to deal with because the miner's chipping the Flying Machines on tower. He has to go defensive poison. That is a huge amount of damage and definitely the right selection of plays right there from me. I can go Spirit Empress the back. Lovely right there. Okay, so we're good. We're in this game for sure. If he goes for a Skeleton Barrel or anything, we've got our Tombstone. He just goes for the Mighty Miner at the back. So I guess that's just a sign for me to drop the Lava Hounds. I mean, he can't really punish into a Spirit Empress and also a Lava Hound, right? Like, what's he gonna do? I'm gonna go for the Flying Machine right here. If he wants to poison that, that's fine. I can Goblin Curse Zap. Again, he has to log that. Perfect. Nice. Look at the damage the Goblins just cheese him. I can just go for a late Valkyrie on top of this. What's it called? Skeleton Barrel as well here. I'm going to drop the Valk down right now. Okay, perfect. That's going to take care of business. And just like that, we have another Goblin Curse. We have another Zap. He's going to have to defend with another log. I can't speak English. And that's going to be basically GG's, I do believe. Is that enough damage? Is Curse plus Zap enough? I'm going to Flying Machine, try and cheese him, and then go for the Tombstone on defense. Curse his tower, and then Zap. I don't know if that's enough, but we have Miner and Cycle, so there's absolutely no way he's catching this. That would have been enough anyways. GG's right there. Very good win, even though that deck was pretty stressful. And the high cycle with the poisons can get a little bit stressful sometimes. Okay, this guy's banner is cool. I've got to admit, that is a cool banner. But yeah, in our next match here against this guy from the clan, named Clan. Cool. I'm just going to cycle my Zap on top of that right there. He's going to go for the Musketeer at the back. Ooh, I don't love facing Musketeer ever, especially when I have Lava Hound and I don't have a spell to kill it. I guess Miner can be our best friend, but, you know, Miner's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes you can kill support units like a Firecracker. Oh my gosh, am I dead? I can really not defend that. I didn't know he had Loon. I probably should have thought about that when he had Musketeer. That's kind of my bad. I didn't use my brain cells, I guess. I'm going to zap this, so hopefully it only gets one more shot right there. Yep. Okay. Thank goodness it didn't get that last shot. Valk's on tower. Oh, no, it's not. I thought it was going to get one swing right there. But Flying Machine is. Yes. Okay, perfect. So we're good. Not a terrible start. I didn't really think about his deck, so that's my bad. What was I saying? I completely forgot what I was saying. Oh, sometimes you can get the Miner on support cards like Musketeers, you know, whatever else, like Firecracker. But sometimes it's like almost impossible if they protect it well. So I'm going to go for the Lava on the back. He Ice Golem's kind of a waste of 2 elixir. Just subtract 2 elixir from his elixir count right now, and that card is going to be completely useless over there. So I'm just going to chill here. He's going to go for the Musketeer at the back, of course. No Ice Golem to protect it. Okay, hold on. Maybe I can do something here. Let's go for the Spirit Empress like this, and then I'm going to go for the Miner instantly to try and take out the Musketeer. Please take out the Musketeer. Please, please, pretty please. He goes for his own Miner to try and take that out, but that is not a good Miner. It doesn't protect the Muskie, and we kill it. That is beautiful right there. I'm going to go Flying Machine in the middle on 0. I know this is very aggressive, but you have to play like this, I think, if I'm going to get any damage. I'm actually going to go for the Evo Zap on this Ice Golem to make sure it dies a little bit faster. My Flying Machine connects. Beautiful. Nice. That is so good. Oh my gosh. Spirit Empress is actually working as a tank for me right now, tanking for that Flying Machine, and just like that, we have tower down. Definitely not game over, though, because he's got the balloon. Like, he's going to take my tower, most likely. There's a very high chance of him taking my tower. My cycle is a bit awkward right here. I could just go for the Tombstone. If he goes Loon, then play my Spirit Empress on 0 is what I'm thinking. So, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm going to go for the Tombstone now. He goes Miner. I can get my Spirit Empress down. No, I can't. Oh my gosh. Bruh, those Evo Skellies were actually really good. I have to go Valk on that now, which is kind of unfortunate. And now we just have to reset and let our tower go. Depression. What is happening? Hello? Is there an army? What the heck? Okay, you know what? That was like the worst case scenario right there for me. I'm just gonna lob the back and reset because, like, I mean, everything that could have went wrong went wrong. The Skellies just made a party over there, I guess, and I wasn't invited. So I'm just gonna go for the ground unit here and then go for the tombstone up high. Then we can go for our Evo Valk to pull this back in. Thank goodness for Evo Valk here, or I might be cooked, to be honest, to pull this back up because, I mean, I have no air defense in cycle and no elixir right there. So I'm gonna go flying machine like this, and then we can go for the miner on top of this musketeer. Please, I need this musketeer to die as fast as humanly possible right now. I'm gonna goblin curse as well to kill it. Okay, perfect. He plays miner late again. He can't get the miner down in time to protect his own miner. Snowball early, that doesn't kill the pups. Hold on a second, we might have a chance. I'm gonna go for the zap to kill the bomb tower too. Come on, flying machine, go crazy. This is what you're here for. Flying machine, yes. Dude, honestly, flying machine sometimes is better than Empress, and it's 2 elixir less. That's just insane to say, but just gonna go for the flying machine in the back. Oh yeah, Empress got a buff, by the way. I didn't even talk about that at all. It was a slight one. I don't even know if it really changes much, but I still think it's a fine card. Like, not amazing, but not bad. So I'm just going to go for the miner, go for the curse as well to just DPS down the musketeer. He goes, bro, this guy cannot predict my miner to save his life. Like, he can't get it down in time. Flying machine cooks that, and then a late bomb tower is going to kind of save him for a minute, but it's not going to do much because, I mean, even though he has another musketeer down on the map, we have so much elixir advantage and so much control that I'm, like, not even worried about this at all. So I'm going to go flying machine. He has no choice but to go aggressive. Yeah, this is going to be bad for him, though, because I can go Empress, and I have double air defense with a tombstone. He's going to go for a desperation snowball. That is not going to do anything for him. I mean, he might get one balloon shot. I don't know. I'm going to zap those Evo Skellies to make sure they die this time and don't pull any shenanigans. I can go for the Valkyrie again to tank for the Musketeer. Beautiful. And then the Flying Machine and the Empress are going ham. Miner on top of the, whatever it's called, the Musketeer. I can Curse as well to DPS it down. Curse is actually working really well at helping me take out these Muskies in this matchup. And that should be pretty much game over. Yeah, that's it right there. Flying Machine in the pocket, and we did it, guys. We got the W. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, of course, make sure you leave a like and enjoy the Butch clip at the end as well. Peace.